is Kayla from Killing It With Coupons, and here's my Menards haul for you guys this week. So this week I actually had a much bigger haul planned because I went on their website, and their website is so cool. It will actually tell you how many of each item is clearance at the specific store that you shop at. So what I did was put in my location and looked up, what was on clearance and checked out all the great things they had. So I was able to find a handful of things that they had, I had originally had on my list. And so it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be to find this stuff. Like I said, there were several things in addition to this that I had wanted to do. It was going to be a much bigger haul, but it ended up being a little bit smaller. And the reason I was planning on doing that this week was because of the 11% rebate. You get 11% back on whatever you end up spending. Now, this week my dad did have to pick up this little coupling thingy for, I think it was like $2.36. And it wasn't on sale or anything because he just needed it for something in the bathroom. I'm not sure. I think for the bathroom sink. And so I got back for my 11% rebate a little bit towards this, which is good because when you need stuff from Menards, like household, projects and things like that you'll need, it's a good deal to go ahead and, capitalize on that 11%. But that was added into, I guess, the grocery little deals going on here. So everything this week would have been $22.55. I paid $13.86. I saved $8.69. I get back $1.52 from that 11%, making my net cost $12.34. Now, I have also got another 11% rebate. My dad had to go pick something else up this week. I'm not sure if it was like dog food or something we needed, and so I think it was also close to like $1.50 or something like that from earlier in the week as well. So I should be getting back around $3 or so, and I can mail all my mail rebates in at one time and save on stamps, so I'm not paying so much money for having to mail it out. But all of the items that I ended up getting this week were on clearance, and again, I had looked these up prior to going to the store, so I already had a game plan of what I wanted and wasn't just kind of like moseying around looking at stuff. These items might vary a little bit depending on your specific store and stuff like that, but this week, if we hadn't bought the coupling, I would have been under about $10 for all the my planned items that I was planning on getting for this week. So first off, I got my 4 newspapers like I normally do with my coupons in them and all that good stuff. So I always get 4 newspapers. They're just $1 at Menards, and that's awesome because they easily start paying for themselves when I start using the coupons that are in there. Compared to a lot of other grocery stores, sometimes they're like $2.99 and stuff like that. I thought for $1, that's normally where we get our newspapers. I know Dollar Tree as well, they normally have them for $1. Mine, for some reason, started limiting to 3, which I get 4 a week. So it was really, I was like, okay, I'll just go to Menards. So that's when we started going to Menards, and I get these for $1. So just a little tip, if you guys are looking for coupons, where to get them the cheapest, I would try Menards or Dollar Tree. That's where I have found is the cheapest for me. Then these True Blue saltine crackers. Now the tag said $1. I knew prior going in that they were clearance down to 75 cents, and they were, when they rang up, they were 75 cents, and I thought a great price since Dollar Trees are normally about $1 for their saltine crackers. So I went ahead and picked up 2 packages, and we use these a lot for soups and stuff like that. My brother actually doesn't like soup unless it has saltines, and he can have or oyster crackers or something. He normally needs something like that to go with it. So I went ahead and picked up 2 packages of these. These should actually last us for quite some time, and I thought it wasn't a bad deal to stock up, especially since it was on clearance, and I'll get the 11% back. You will get 11% back even if it is on clearance, so even better. And then the crushed pineapple, these were 50 cents. Now again, at the store, they had their tag marked, I think like 60 cents or something like that. Again, I knew prior going in that it was going to be 50 cents, so I went ahead and picked up 2 of these. Now compared to Aldi's price, I think they're like $1 something or 75 cents or something like that. So these were definitely a better deal, and I do have a recipe that does call for a can each, and I am thinking about making that possibly next week. It's like with meatballs and stuff like that. I think it's like a Hawaiian meatball or something like that, so I thought I'd get these now and wait, I can save them for a little while and then go ahead and use them when I am going to make my freezer dinner. So again, 50 cents, I ended up paying $1 for both of them, which is way cheaper than at Aldi. And also with the 11% rebate, made them even cheaper. And then this Rubbermaid, this was probably, I consider to be probably the best deal. And I was going to pick up 2 of these actually because I was comparing the price on Amazon. I was actually looking at these on Amazon probably a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh my goodness, these look really good. I was trying to figure out, you know, we need a little bit more Tupperware, especially since I do my meal prep for myself. I was trying to figure out, especially with these smaller ones, I really like these. I was trying to figure out the best deal. And so on Amazon, their 18 piece set, which is this one, I don't remember what it cost, but I know that like price wise this was going to be the best deal, especially with the 11% rebate. Once I found out these were clearance down to $5 for an 18 piece set. And I know it says 18 piece set, and that includes the lids, so you're really only getting in here 3 of these smaller cups, and then you're getting 2 of these ones, 2 of these sized ones, and then 1 of each of these. You're really only getting 9, you know, Tupperwares, because the lid again is included. But $5 beats Amazon's price. And like I said, I was looking at the bigger, I think it was like the 30 or 20 something pack on Amazon, and so I was like, you know what, I can do them better and buy 2. These were marked at $5, but they were stacked way up on the top. My dad actually had to like get unboxed to knock the other box down because he couldn't find anybody to ask to get them down for him. So I was gonna get 2, but they only had the one that was way up on the tippy top that my dad was able to get down. So if they do have them next week, I might pick up an extra one as well. But I thought, again, for $5 for that, a really good price. And then, as I said earlier, my dad's little coupling thing that he had to get for the bathroom sink. So as you guys can see, up there at the top was the Rubbermaid, underneath that was the pineapple, and then the saltines, and then my dad's coupling, and then the newspapers. It was $13.86 prior to tax. After was $14.47. I saved $8.69, and I will get back the $1.20 or $1.52 for the rebate. Like I said, we also have that one other dollar something or whatever in combination, so I should get around, you know, 3 or so bucks back when I send in. So that does it for me this week. If you guys have any other good deals, let me know about them. Like I said, the Menards website is so cool because you can, you know, check out to see if there are enough clearances left at your store or how many might be left. You know, they do update, you know, somewhat recently, but you know, if it says there's one left, you might not be able to get it by the time you get to the store. I did notice that too on mine. It said there was a couple there. And then 2, the other thing was that I couldn't find some of this stuff. I didn't know where they kept it in the store, so it wasn't the easiest, you know, to find. But it is very helpful if you guys are looking to capitalize, I guess, on that you know, 11% rebate and getting some good clearance items to top it off with. But I will see you guys all in next week's video. If you guys did enjoy this week's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. So bye guys.